So today I'm filming in my basement because we're in the middle of one of the worst blizzards we've had in years. And it honestly feels like the perfect time to talk about HAARP. So what is HAARP? HAARP. It stands for High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. It's a facility in Alaska, and its job is to study the ionosphere, which is basically like the electrified skin of our atmosphere. And why do so many people believe that it controls the weather? Because at its core, HAARP transmits energy into the atmosphere. It sends high frequency radio waves into the ionosphere. So when people hear that humans are intentionally injecting energy into that layer, I think they're just asking a simple question. What else could that affect? So HAARP uses 180 antennas. They work together to focus their energy into one specific region of the sky. And this process is called ionospheric heating. And I think that word alone raises some questions. Heating the atmosphere, even on a small scale, I think some people wonder if that energy could move, because weather modification itself already exists. Cloud seeding is real, and for us conspiracy theorists, we call it chemtrails. It's been used for decades. Planes release particles into the clouds to encourage rain or snow. Governments, scientists, and even ski resorts use it. So the idea that humans can influence the weather isn't hypothetical. It's actually documented. Now, HAARP enters that conversation because it represents a different method. We're not talking chemicals, but energy. Military involvement is another reason why people question it. Do you know who HAARP was funded by? The U.S. Air Force, the U.S. Navy, and DARPA. Now, what does DARPA do? It develops defense technology, not civilian technology, strategic technology, communication technology, where control is everything. So people naturally ask, was it purely research, or was it never about research in the first place? Especially during the Cold War era, back when communication meant controlling the entire system. Another factor is timing. People notice extreme weather events and then see HAARP's activity logs published publicly. They start to connect the dots. Correlation becomes a little suspicious, even if it's just a coincidence, because that's what we do as humans. We look for patterns, especially when it feels like something could impact our safety. Science says HAARP doesn't have enough energy to create hurricanes, blizzards, or large-scale storms. And I always trust the science, because science has never been wrong. They say natural weather systems contain vastly more energy. But I think the reason people question HAARP, it's not always what's been proven. It's kind of about what's possible. It's about where it came from. And it's about the military being involved. Because I'll tell you something right now, I sure as fuck don't trust our government. And I kind of think I'm not the only one. This isn't about declaring certainty. I don't do that. It's about understanding why people ask these questions in the first place. Because questioning systems, especially powerful ones, it's kind of part of being human and part of being awake.
HAARP, a name that sparks both fear and fascination. In the frozen wilderness of Alaska, a secret research facility is born in 1993, HAARP, the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, officially a civilian and military project to study the ionosphere. The core, 180 antennas that beam focused radio waves into the upper atmosphere. The goal, simulate and analyze auroras, improve communications, and reach deep-sea submarines. But the intensity of those waves raises serious questions. Critics claim HAARP can manipulate the weather, trigger storms, steer droughts, even cause earthquakes. Others suspect a tool for mind control by altering brainwaves. After the 2004 tsunami, rumors spread. Was HAARP involved? 2010, the earthquake in Haiti? Again, speculation. And with every extreme weather event, the same question. Coincidence or technological power play?